Don't worry about me, I'ma be alright. Got G-O-D all over my life.
Hey, fearfully, wonderfully made family. Today I'm giving you a bit of an update. I know that I've been doing videos sporadically here and there, but I want to stay in touch with my community. Last week I talked to you all about me having a setback and how do we handle the setbacks when they come. And last week I had to come to the conclusion, okay, I can't do a whole lot of walking. I have to take my time to acclimate myself back into the walking, because whatever I did to my knee area, I still don't know. I think it's a combination of dehydration and me not resting enough and not getting the necessary nutrients that I need. It's a combination of things, inflammation and all of that stuff. And it's also a part of the change of life that, you know, women of my age are starting to go through. Some of us are in perimenopause. Some of us are in menopause, period. I'm not in full menopause. I'm somewhere in the peri. And you find that you just go through these different things in your body, which is crazy. But I didn't come on here to talk about that. What I was just really talking about is how I have taken these setbacks in my life and tried to sit there and really think about, okay, I got this setback. Now what do I do? Looking for a job, that's not really working. Okay, now what do I do? And I started driving DoorDash, y'all. It has been a awkward experience, not in a bad way, but just awkward because I had a little bit of trepidation and hesitance to do it. And I've been doing it for 3 days now, and it's been okay thus far. And I pray every day that I walk out of the house, Lord, put me in the direction I need to go. Let me have the particular clients I need to have, and that sort of thing. And I know that all things are working for my good, even though I'm going through this transitional time. You know, there was something I was talking to the Lord about, and that was this, you know, Lord, I need to be able to maintain in between and in the meantime. And a lot of times we don't pray that prayer. Like, we're constantly just trying to get to the other side of things, when in actuality, we should be praying, Lord, help me in my in-between and in the meantime. I need an in-between and in the meantime blessing, so that when I have to get over to the other side, I'll be fully prepared to receive that blessing that's over there on the other side. And so my prayer has been, Lord, supply what I need in the meantime. Maybe the job that is waiting for me is not ready yet. Maybe it's not ready yet, but still I have to pay bills and I still have to do certain things. And you know, it was always my dream to just fully be acclimated in my business, y'all. I just wanted to run that. I've been wanting to do this since I was 30 years old, like wanting to really work for myself. And I've had a lot of setbacks in that. And that doesn't say that it's not for me to do. I just think that when you are called to do a specific thing, sometimes the enemy will fight you by any means necessary. And you have to be steadfast, unmovable, and always abounding in the work of the Lord, always going forward, even though you're constantly having to go through these little slow patches or resets, you know, or, you know, setbacks as we call them. But what I'm trying to really understand is that even in the setback, instead of me just really feeling like really downtrodden and depressed about it, just really kind of analyzing it and understanding that Kasa, this is an opportunity for you to recalibrate some things. And here's the thing. We are people with many talents. We have many giftings. And sometimes we have to put a pause on one gift so another gift can elevate itself, or it can come forward. And I realized that in different time spans of my life. I know at one point I was doing a whole lot of singing. Then I stopped doing that. Then I did a whole lot of ministering and preaching. Then I kind of halted on that. There were time periods when I did intercessory prayer. And then there were times where I just worked my job and I was doing all the above. But then there came a time when I started doing jewelry. And so now there was this balance, kind of balancing out. And right now I'm not working, so I'm finding other avenues. And I feel like we as people, we have to have different streams of income. However that is. Listen, I don't knock any type of job. You could be a janitor. You could be a maid. Baby, let me tell you, sometimes them maids and janitors make more than you do as a billing clerk. I'm just saying, let's put it out there. And I know some. That's why I know. There is no shame in hard work. I am not a person that is ashamed of hard work. I do hard work. It is what it is. We do what we have to do. And I'm talking about within the legal terms and means. Let's get that there. But the door dashing for me has been taking me a little bit out of my comfort zone, if I really want to be honest. And I think that's why I didn't really want to do it at first, because it's not something that I wanted to do. It's just not something I wanted to do. Not that I have a problem with serving people, because I serve people all the time. I came from a job of serving people, which I would go to their house, write policies and stuff like that. It was never that. I think it just was, I don't know what it was really. Those of you that have ever drove DoorDash or Uber Eats or any of that, did you have like any qualms about it? And if so, what was it? Because I'll be curious to know, because like right now I'm just sitting outside. So I told one of my god sisters, I said, it's funny when you're driving DoorDash, it's sort of like waiting on a taxi cab. Like a taxi cab is waiting on the next ride. And that's what I liken it to. But, I do like the fact that I still have my own schedule. I can come out here and decide how long I want to drive and how long I just want to be outside doing the things that I'm doing. And so I like that part of it. And then I get to go home and do other things that I need to do. And I think ultimately, will DoorDash be enough to do all that I need to do? No, it could be. If I work 4 or 5 hours a day, I probably could pull it off, y'all. I don't know. Y'all that are professional DoorDashers out there, listen, can y'all give your girl some tips and tricks and let me know the tricks of the trade? Listen, I am so green. Let me tell y'all guys, I didn't even know that I had whatever this DoorDash pass is, where you can go into the store and buy the food, and all you have to do is show the QR code. I'm so green, I didn't even know this, y'all. I'm thinking I had to wait for a card. So I turned down 2 orders that would have been good money essentially. But I was thinking to myself, well, I didn't know. Nobody told me. So I'm just feeling like, girl, you need to pay attention. And so that was one of the lessons I learned today, that I actually had the ability to go inside the store and shop. And it wasn't really that bad to go inside of the grocery store and just shop, because I go in the grocery store all the time. I'm just shopping for myself. And so I didn't mind that at all. Actually, if I can get more orders of just shopping and dropping off people's stuff, that probably will be the ideal job I like. Let me tell you this. I think I'm going to do it for a little while. Even if I do get a job, honestly, guys, I think I am going to still do it. Because I just believe you have to have all different streams of income, especially if you're living inside of California. Well, guys, that is my update. Listen, if you are a DoorDasher, a professional one, or you've been doing it for some time, or you even just started, give me a holler in the chat and let me know how you feel about it. All right, until the next video, remember that you are fearfully, wonderfully made different. And I'll see you in the next episode.
Don't worry about me, I'ma be alright. Got G-O-D all over my life. Don't worry where I've been, what I did, how I came up. Everything was a sin until they changed. Don't worry about me.